In today's video, we are going to explore famous Albert Einstein quotes about success, happiness, and determination. Let's get started. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. Nothing happens until something moves. The most beautiful experience we can have is the mysterious. I'd rather be an optimist and a fool than a pessimist and right. Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character. Once we accept our limits, we go beyond them. The faster you go, the shorter you are. Human beings must have action, and they will make it if they cannot find it. I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious. Only those who attempt the absurd can achieve the impossible. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. What is right is not always popular, and what is popular is not always right. The only reason for time is so that everything doesn't happen at once. The best way to cheer yourself is to cheer somebody else up. A ship is always safe at the shore, but that is not what it is built for. I must be willing to give up what I am in order to become what I will be. It is only to the individual that a soul is given. Try not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value. The only way to escape the corruptible effect of praise is to go on working. A table, a chair, a bowl of fruit, and a violin. What else does a man need to be happy? Everything should be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. Few are those who see with their own eyes and feel with their own hearts. Insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. I live in that solitude which is painful in youth, but delicious in the years of maturity. The important thing is to not stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. The value of a man should be seen in what he gives and not in what he is able to receive. The distinction between the past, present, and future is only a stubbornly persistent illusion. We shall require a substantially new manner of thinking if mankind is to survive. In order to be an immaculate member of a flock of sheep, one must above all be a sheep oneself. The world as we have created it is a process of our thinking. It cannot be changed without changing our thinking. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Only one who devotes himself to a cause with his whole strength and soul can be a true master. For this reason, mastery demands all of a person. What depressed me most is, of course, the misfortune of my poor parents who have not had a happy moment for so many years. What further hurts deeply is that as an adult man, I have to look on without being able to do anything. After receiving a distinction from Chicago Decalogue Society, how unfortunate a state must a community find itself if it cannot produce a more suitable candidate upon whom to confer such a distinction? The satisfaction of physical needs is indeed the indispensable precondition of a satisfactory existence, but in itself it is not enough. In order to be content, men must also have the possibility of developing their intellectual and artistic powers to whatever extent accords with their personal characteristics and abilities. I just read a wonderful paper by Leonard on the generation of cathode rays by ultraviolet light. Under the influence of this beautiful piece, I am filled with such happiness and joy that I absolutely must share some of it with you. As for the words of warm praise addressed to me, I shall carefully refrain from disputing them. For who still believes that there is such a thing as genuine modesty? I should run the risk of being taken for just an old hypocrite. Sometimes the only thought that sustains me and is my only refuge from despair is that I have always done everything I could within my small power, and that year in, year out, I have never permitted myself any amusements or diversions except those afforded by my studies. The wireless telegraph is not difficult to understand. The ordinary telegraph is like a very long cat. You pull the tail in New York, and it meows in Los Angeles. The wireless is the same, only without the cat. I am a horse for single harness, not cut out for tandem or teamwork. I have never belonged wholeheartedly to country or state, to my circle of friends, or even to my own family. These ties have always been accompanied by a vague aloofness, and the wish to withdraw into myself increases with the years. I gang my own gait and have never belonged to my country, my home, my friends, or even my immediate family, with my whole heart. In the face of all these ties, I have never lost an obstinate sense of detachment, of the need for solitude, a feeling which increases with the years. A man's ethical behavior should be based effectually on sympathy, education, and social ties. No religious basis is necessary. Man would indeed be in a poor way if he had to be restrained by fear of punishment and hope of reward after death. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel.